369th Infantry Regiment, known as the Harlem Hellfighters, served 191 days battling German forces before returning home to battle American racism as the most decorated American unit of World War I. The majority of the enlistees actually came from Harlem, while others came from Brooklyn, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. The men ranged in age from teenagers to mid-40s, employed as porters, doorsmen, teachers, and mailmen. While the U.S. military was segregated and would remain so until after World War II, black men contributed heavily to the war efforts as well, serving in both wars at home and abroad in segregated regiments. Criticism from civic organizations and civil rights groups prompted New York Governor Charles Whitman to form an all-black unit, first known as the 15th New York National Guard Regiment, in 1916 as the U.S. prepared for possible entry into World War I. Initially assigned to unloading ships and other logistic tasks, the 369th was assigned to fight with the French and British armies, engaging on the front lines before the American Expeditionary Forces entered their first major battle. The U.S. military refused to issue them weapons. Instead, the soldiers used French weapons, helmets, belts, and pouches while wearing their U.S. uniforms. Dubbed Men of Bronze by the French, the regiment's members spent almost 4 months in combat, reportedly more than any other American soldier team according to historical records. Alongside the French, the regiment fought in the Second Battle of the Marne, one of the last major efforts by the Germans. It's also believed that they were the first unit to cross the Rhine into Germany and performed well at Chateau Thierry and Belleau Wood, earning them the epithet Hellfighters from the Germans for their courage, strength, and bravery in battle. The 369th suffered approximately 1,500 casualties but received only 900 replacements throughout the war. The unit was eventually plagued by acute discipline problems resulting from disproportionate casualties among the unit's longest-serving members and related failures to assimilate new soldiers. Ultimately, the poor replacement system, coupled with little to no combat relief, took its toll, leaving the unit exhausted and forced to return home to the States. The Hellfighters collectively earned 11 French citations, but 170 soldiers were awarded the Croix de Gras, a French military decoration typically bestowed upon foreign allies. Despite the courage, sacrifices, and dedication of the Harlem Hellfighters, the unit's members faced despicable racism when they came home. Black veterans could not vote, faced discrimination, and in some cases were even lynched while in uniform. Now, more than a century after their service, the unit has been honored with a long overdue Congressional Gold Medal. President Joe Biden signed the Harlem Hellfighters Congressional Gold Medal Act into law in 2021, with replicas of the prestigious medal being awarded to family members of the 369th Infantry Regiment in recognition of the unit's lengthy frontline combat service and dedication to the country, a country they loved fighting for, but didn't love them back. And if you didn't know, now you know.